Welcome back, everyone, to Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserreich, the Cadet, Russia, all that. So, I've been going on a little bit with the war with Turkestan, and I have managed to get an encirclement up here and another encirclement up here, wiping out 3 divisions. And the capital obviously is in our hands, giving us, actually, for some reason we do not control the state, probably because we need Osh as well. Right now we control 29% of the state. And once we control Osh, this will give us access to probably a good amount of the industry. And here we are, the Alash steppes are integrated. Okay, so good. Fergana state is now ours, and actually this was not most of the industrial base. Most of the industrial base is in Bukhara, as well as most of the population, 6 million, just in this one state. So yes, wait, what? Yeah, okay. So our advance has been slow but resolute, you could say. And now we have achieved the breakthrough, actually. Oh, wow. See, this division is stronger than it looks from the status bar. So yes, it's going to be an important piece in our puzzle. Oh. Projected limits exceeded. Several mines and factories have exceeded projected limits. The resource surplus is reaching our warehouses. Oh, that's good. Plus 15%. Please stop them from reaching their target. Can we get to Samarkand before their cav? 23 hours as opposed to 1 day and 20 hours. Nope. So that will not be happening, unfortunately. But we do get the chance to enlarge in our breach into the Heartland. We should probably rework the battle plan. Not sure if that will have any difference, but it could. We've crossed this big river, whatever this is, and taken Akhmechet. And this gives us a good breach into the central desert, really, area of Turkestan. Here we have an opportunity for an encirclement. If we just do this. There we go. As that salient had been formed. Industrialization, agricultural innovation. Rhymes. So we're gonna deal with these Basmachis, and yeah, just do it. The Basmachi, in case you don't know, are actually kind of an interesting historical topic. They're like the, you could say, early 20th century equivalent to the Mujahideen in a way. They were these Central Asian rebels that fought against Soviet power after it had been established. And it had been spread to Central Asia, which was pretty much only a strategic geographical need, not really an economic expansion of the Soviet state like in Azerbaijan. But yeah, essentially, like, this expansion was countered by the native inhabitants with the Basmachi movement, which essentially also became kind of the Russian equivalent of the Native Americans. Like to the Soviet Russia, the Basmachi were to, you know, were like kind of like the Native Americans were to the United States, if that makes any sense, because they were like the quote-unquote cliche enemy of movies and stuff like that. In fact, during Stalin, who apparently quite liked Western movies, there was basically a new subgenre of action film called the Ostern. Or at least it's called Ostern in the West, because, you know, it's about the Russian Civil War fighting in Central Asia. I just thought that that was kind of interesting, honestly. Anyway, we're close to Samarkand. Obviously quite good to be close to such an important city, but yeah, up here they're redeploying quite aggressively. And obviously we're encountering supply problems due to the way we are advancing. Now we're just gonna attack everywhere and, well, in some place or another we will win. Once I reach 95%, I will stop the 97th Infantry Division, Khmerovskaya, and send it down here. Fergana Valley captured. Okay, so we have seized control of the most densely populated and developed part of Turkestan. It is time to demand an annexation of the whole country. Either they have to accept the annexation and they get a chance to surrender, or we say continue the war. We're gonna say... okay, so I just decided to continue the war, but they said they will have to pay. Apparently the Emir is more important to the Turkestan citizens than a dignified defeat. They will have to pay. So we still lose 4% stability, but, you know, not as bad as losing 10% stability. So we have shown the people of Russia that we love peace so much. Anyway, we are close to defeating them. And now down here we can move to Bukhara relatively freely. Secondary priority is to defeat this pocket of enemy insurgents. Yes, insurgents. And we can connect our troops on the other side of Aral Lake, which, funnily enough, today is much smaller than this. It's like this now. It's one of the most famous cases, actually, of environmental degradation. Is that even a way? It's desertification, really, due to industrially caused man-made desertification because of the chemical industries and stuff that were set up around here. And because of the massive irrigation that is needed to supply the cotton industry in Uzbekistan and stuff, in Kazakhstan, you know, all the countries bordering the lake today. Although that was all done during the time of the Soviet Union. So I'd like to imagine that in a far future, this timeline as well would have a very, very heavily shrinked lake there too, because of the industrialization. And the cotton needed to support the populations over here and to support the factories of northwest Russia, you know, the textile factories. That would probably end up having the same outcome as real life. Please let me take Samarkand. That would be quite good. All right.
Я готов. Вперед, выходим. Жду приказа. Готов? Выходим.
Spanish Civil War drawing to a close, eh? Okay. Well, Galicia got turned over to Portugal. Wow. Glorious Organic Kingdom. Memes. I do love the Portugal memes around the Kaiserreich community. In case you do not know, like, apparently Portugal is just one of the countries that gets the most memes in KR.
Зададим шару. Идем назад. Давай, давай.
They defend their capital well.
Не стоим, идем.
Which is very annoying. Ooh, you are moving. That is so good that you're moving. Excellent.
Выходим.
You have just trapped yourself.
Жду приказа.
Do we need anything particular? We are about to complete this. And unfortunately, this is not a ahead of time reduction. It's just a research bonus. So no need for that. This would not be too bad. Plus 10% maximum speed and reliability for armor. And a land doctrine research bonus. Yes, okay. So I will go down to National Armored School, and hopefully by then I will have unlocked some of these other focuses down here.
Готов выдвигаться. Зададим жару. Так точно. Готов выдвигаться. Занимаю укрытие.
Wait, what? Why are 13 divisions supposed to go?
Жду приказа.
What the hell? Apparently 13 divisions were supposed to go down here, which is really weird, obviously.
Жду приказа. Я готов. Зададим жару. Внимание. Готов. Зададим жару. Мы под огнем. Готов. Мирно. Готов выдвигаться.
And here we are. About to complete encirclement number, well, at this point probably 5.
Занимаю
But
укрытие.
probably the most important one.
Слушаю.
Because this should really seal the deal on most of their army. Excellent.
Выходим. Мы под огнем. Внимание.
And now we can stop our attacks out here. Because, well, actually we can continue this one. But yeah, we can stop most of our attacks down here because we do not need the distraction anymore. The reason we were doing that is to make them, make the AI keep these troops here instead of sending them to the west, where they can aid their pocket. And the Ottoman Empire is being destroyed. That is not too bad. Not too bad for us.
Готов.
It's going to be free real estate regardless.
Слушаю. Брось. Слушаю.
Okay, we can start to build military factories now.
Слушаю. Выходим! Идем! Идем! Брось!
Of course they put an extra division there right as, you know, I was about to finish. How incredibly annoying.
Так точно. Верно. До приказа.
And look at that overrun. Integralist Brazil has joined the Reichspakt?
Слушай.
That's not something you see every day. The reactionary front grows against us on the whole world. What? And actually, they haven't restored the empire yet, which is what the Integralist Brazil is supposed to do, right? Yeah, the Empire of Brazil. They need to have national populism to restore their organic memes.
Мы под огнем.
And yeah, the Central Asian campaign is, so far it has been the most costly. 4,000 in terms of, actually 7,500 pieces of equipment lost.
До приказа.
And 34,000 Russians have perished
Внимание!
by the vile hands of the Turkestanis,
Внимание!
or you could say the Turkmen.
Вперед! Целюсь. Давай, давай! Выходим!
But I think their time is nigh. I mean, they've lost 100,000. Nice. They've lost 100,000. They still have manpower, but our intelligence estimates that they have lost 10,000 pieces of equipment, and they probably cannot afford that for that long. So yes. And all right. No, not BT-10. T-29s. Start to produce those medium tanks. We have all the resources required. And soon enough, we're going to be eyeing up the oil of the Caucasus. So, yes.
Я готов. Давай, давай! Внимание!
Now, that might be mountains, but it is a lot of sides that we can attack from. So I think that this infantry division is pretty much screwed.
Вытесним их! Зададим жару! Зададим жару!
Germany has declared war on Lithuania. Wow, yet another Baltic man. Yet another Baltic country decides to break free from Germany, and oh, looks like Denmark's invasion of Norway has backfired immensely. They are just at the gates of Oslo, but it seems like it will not be enough for them, and they will be crushed and destroyed on the plains after losing the beachhead that they had over here. So yes, Denmark is going to lose probably most of its army. But will it be in danger? Maybe not, because maybe their navy is just stronger than Norway's. So yes, maybe they just have naval superiority.
Выходим! До приказа! Внимание!
And here we are. We've achieved breakthrough.
Готов выдвигаться!
So now it is time to start really pushing in. And I am out of time, so I want to thank you all for watching. Village Collective reports production surplus. Thank you. And I will see you soon
Вытесним их!
with some more
Зададим
Hearts of Iron
жару!
4 Russia. And yeah,
Идем назад.
we will probably finish off the Turkestan and then look to the future. So yes, I'll see you soon.